Hi guys, it's Ask Me Anything time again, and what I thought I'll do is that I didn't put up a new set of questions this time on the blog, so all the ones I didn't answer previously, I thought I'll just answer those at one go so that everyone's queries are answered almost. So I thought I'll do this video to just kind of answer all of them together. And then I was thinking maybe next time, since I've convinced my better half to come on camera, maybe next time we'll do a Ask Us Anything video so you guys can kind of ask us whatever you want to ask, and I'll put a post on that on the blog as well. But for now, starting with the first question, which is from Shreya. She asked, who are the people in your family, who are your siblings, and are they in a similar field? So I have a younger brother. He's not in a similar field. It would be really weird if he was like, you know, into makeup and stuff, unless he's a makeup artist, which is normal. But yeah, so he's studying to be an architect. He's in his final year. He's 4.5 years younger to me, and he's just like a person, like we call him like the dustbin in the house, because he can basically eat anything. Like he's like Jughead. He's like the thinnest person in the house, but he can literally eat anything. Every time I was doing like cooking experiments when I was like 16, 17, I had this, you know, fetish of like trying these new recipes of like baking and souffles, and I never in my life had a souffle that set. It was always liquid. My cakes were always undercooked. Nobody else would eat them, but he would be like, yummy. So he can eat anything. So he's kind of like that. And then there's my mom and dad, obviously, and we actually live in a joint family. So my cousins live in the same house with us on the first floor. So I always was like, you know, surrounded by like people my age and friends and cousins. So I have a sister, my cousin sister is called Priyam, and then I have a cousin brother called Mohit. Priyam's kind of my age, and yeah, she's very into the same kind of stuff. In fact, she had started a beauty blog as well, but she shut it down because of some reasons. And then Mohit Bhaiya he's an entrepreneur. He has a business of his own. So it's a pretty big house, but it's a lot of fun. Now that I live alone, like me and my husband live alone, it's kind of like it takes some time to get used to there not being people around you all the time. Though I really like this setup as well, like I enjoy it, but I do miss that part of my life where there were lots of people around me. So Rashmi has a foundation and compressed powder question. She says, does my compressed powder have to be a shade lighter than the foundation, and what is better for oily skin, loose sheer powder or compact? Okay, so I don't think your powder has to be a shade lighter than your foundation at all. I would get it the same shade as your foundation, and I personally feel like a shade darker is much better than a shade lighter. It looks more natural, so that's what I would do. Like make it completely two-tone to what your skin is. Definitely not a shade lighter. Which is better for oily skin, loose sheer powder or compact? So I guess compact is better for oily skin, but then loose sheer powder gives a more dewy, natural look. So it really depends on what look you're going for and how oily your skin. If it's like a completely an oil factory, then use a compact. But if it's like normal dry skin and you want like a nice glowy sort of a look, I would do loose sheer powder, like some of the ones that are available in the market. The Body Shop one is really good. But if you are using a compact, then the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish are one of the best compacts, which also give a very nice dewy look. The only thing is, they might not be more suited for oily skin. So it's kind of a call between whether you want the dewy look or whether you want to control the oil. Shweta asks, could you suggest lipstick shades for Indian skin tones across different brands? I only own Meher, Girl About Town and Desert Rose, and I am NC40, 42 skin tone. So I've actually done a whole article on lipsticks, or not article, a whole video on lipsticks on Indian skin tones, and I'll link that right over here, so you can go and check it out. But apart from that, lipsticks for Indian skin, MAC Cosmo, MAC Crosswires. Cosmo is a very nice pinky brown, Crosswires is like a coral, MAC Mocha, very beautiful nude is from MAC. Then from Color Bar, Nude Coral, Dreamy Pink, they have a Take Me As I Am lip color or something. I'm forgetting the name. I'll kind of link it below. It's called the Take Me As I Am lip colors. It's like these big chubby pencils. Those are really nice. And then Chambord shade 601 is a very nice coral as well. Bobbi Brown Italian Rose, one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. Apart from that, let's see, there's Deborah lipstick number 21, which is a very pretty pink, and NYX Hereds, NYX Hereds, it's called, it's again like a peachy brown lipstick, which is really nice. NYX Spellbound, which is a very bright pink. I like that as well. So hope that gives you some sort of ideas. But basically, I prefer more of like the peachy brown kind of lipstick. So these are the ones in that color family. So Poonam asks, should you use a liquid bronzer or a powder bronzer? I think it's a personal thing. I prefer powder bronzer simply because liquids kind of have a shine to them. So, and bronzer is supposed to it's supposed to go over here and give you like a contour, right? So I feel like when I'm putting some liquid stuff over here and the light hits my face, instead of giving it a contour, it kind of shines even more. So I prefer using a powder bronzer, but I like using liquid highlighters, which are over here. So highlighter, I prefer liquid. Bronzer, I prefer powder. Also depends on what kind of skin tone you have. If you have an oily skin, obviously you would not want to be using a liquid bronzer. Anusha asked, what's the most romantic thing your husband has done for you? I'm lucky to be married to a pretty romantic guy, so I think one of the most romantic things he's done for me is like when we were getting married and stuff, our families had already met, but you know, like every girl is like, I need like a proper proposal. So at 5 a.m. once he called me and he woke me up and he was like, we're going for like a safari or something, and we went to like these outskirts of Delhi. There's these hot air balloon rides. So 5 a.m. we went there and there was this big hot air balloon ride over there, and I was just wondering like, what are we doing now? But and when we were in the sky, that's when he kind of went down on one knee and he asked me to marry him. So that was like one of the most romantic things he's done. But yeah, he's like, I'm lucky to be married to a pretty romantic guy, so he does a lot of romantic things like that. Apart from that, Shweta asks, does using a lot of makeup cause harm to your skin, and is it like, you know, do you cause like damage to your skin and stuff if you use too much makeup? I think the question is really how well you take care of your skin and how you remove your makeup versus how much makeup you apply. If you kind of look at it, look at actresses, right? They're under layers of makeup all the time, but their skin still ends up looking pretty decent even when they're older. So why does that happen? That's because like if you're using a lot of makeup and you at night you're sleeping with makeup on, yes, guaranteed your skin is gonna get harmed. You know, if you're using a lot of makeup and you're not taking good care of your skin in terms of moisturizers and stuff, guaranteed your skin is gonna get harmed. But if you're using makeup in a right way and you're using an SPF when you're going out, if you're removing every dredge of makeup when you're going to sleep, and you know, just following all the regular cleansing, toning, moisturizing of skincare, you really can limit how much harm makeup does to you. Plus, I'm not a very big believer in people who wear like foundations every single day either. So I personally feel like you should let your skin breathe every day. So on an everyday basis, I would just say instead of using too many things that clog your pores like foundation, go for like tinted moisturizers and like light lip glosses and things like that, which are makeup, but they're not that harmful to the skin. So it's a balance between taking care of your skin as well as not overdoing it on a daily basis, I think. So that's about it for the Ask Me Everything video, and next time, like I said, we'll do an Ask Us Anything, and I'll put an article for that soon on the blog where you can ask us questions, or you can maybe comment below this video itself and let me know the questions for the Ask Us Anything video later on. See you guys, bye!